Hey Leos, thank you so much for joining me. It's your girl Sin. I changed my name. I hope you guys noticed. Sin Mermaid Tarot. I changed the name because obviously the channel is not about makeup any longer. It was back in the day. That was the direction that I wanted to go in, but I no longer do that, and I'm fine with that. I'm totally happy not doing that. I believe this is my purpose, and I hope you guys enjoy the readings that I do for you. So this is going to be for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I'll list the dates down below for this incoming week, seeing what our angels and guides want us or for you to hear. I pulled a couple different cards from a couple different decks, so we get a gist of an overall what's going on. If you're interested in personal reading, as you know, my info is down below. These are general readings, so take what you want, leave what you don't. These are general, so sometimes they'll fit, sometimes they won't. You can always check your other signs. Thank you for those of you who have been rocking with me and subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate you guys, as you know. Or if you don't know, if you're new to my channel, welcome. I do weekly readings, and we'll go from there. Let's get into it. Let's do what we do. So the animal oracle spirit card that I pulled out for you, or that came out, was the grasshopper spirit. It almost reminds me of the Fool. And this is, you needing to take a leap of faith when it comes to some certain avenue that you want to go into. So it's okay to jump, hop, and skip and do what you have to do to go towards this new venture. This is Spirit telling you and nudging you that this is the right way to go. Take the leap of faith, make your moves, make sure they're calculated, do what you have to do, and just go for yours. It is what it is. This world is all about taking chances, going into something new, and being able to share your gifts or share your talent with certain people, going a certain way, whatever's going to fulfill your soul and your purpose, then go for it. Take this jump, take the leap, and do what you have to do. You have it in you. You're a Leo. Archangel Gabriel, the message that they're trying to share, it says, share your art with the world. It's time to allow others to enjoy your creative work. So there's something that you have within you, Leo. You have something very special within you, and it's time for you to share it with the world. Whether that be painting, whether that be, it's something creative, something that you have within yourself that you need to share with the world. So taking that leap of faith and putting that out for the world to see, and for you to share this, it doesn't have to be on such a grand scale. It could be with, starting with a group of friends that are really close to you, and then growing from there. Word of mouth is always really positive, always really good, especially if you share these talents with people that you feel in connection with, and they value you and they want to see you grow, because you want to surround yourself with people that want to see you prosper and see you grow as a person. Because if your friends and your family's not rooting you on and advising you to go after what it is that you want, then those are the people that don't need to be in your life. Because if they're not helping you grow, they're gonna help you stay back where you don't need to be. Messages from the Wisdom of Avalon is here is the Queen. All right, this is all about feminine energy. Women, there could be a queen that's very influential in your life currently. Sexuality, friendship, feminine power, all over, just beautiful energy. You being a mother, friendships can be very important to you right now. Your sexual attention, your sexual energy can be on an all-time high. Very beautiful energy, on and popping. It is what it is. All right. So in the recent past, what I have here for you is the 39th card. Super cute card, super beautiful card. Clarified by financial constraints. The 6 of Swords. I turned off my light because it was kind of hot in here. And the 2 of Wands. So in the recent past, what I have from here is that you were trying to heal or trying to prosper from maybe something that had to do with your pentacle matters. You could have been healing probably from dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. But I think this is also just like offering some type of comfort to someone, or you wanting comfort from someone in reference to your pentacle matters. You wanting but not actually voicing the issue. With the Six of Swords and the Two of Wands, the Six of Swords in reverse, it almost feels as if you had a lot of baggage in reference to a partnership. All right. There was something that you carried a lot within you in reference to this partnership, or it could just be in reference to your progression in general. There was a lot of decisions that you had to make. You were discontent with your achievements. It was almost like a hollow success here, and you weren't content most likely with what you were making at like your pay, or you know, like something to do with your money matters. Or it could just be that there was some discontent within a partnership when that had to deal with like money matters. You could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, or Sag. Sword energy is an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. So maybe there was some discontent when it came to your money, whether it was with your job itself or within a partnership. Currently, what I see is you're looking good, you're smelling good. Somebody might be peeping you from afar, you know. I think everybody feels your energy, and you're a sexy lion, whatever you are. With this card right here, looking good, smelling good. Someone might be a bit obsessive over you, so pay attention to your surroundings. What I see is Venus traps here. Someone trying to put you in some kind of trap for some of you. You have this, I think, for others of you, I think you're starting to get into your power, where you're attracting exactly what you're supposed to be headed for in life, especially with the temple path being here. There are orbs in this picture, so there are people who passed on that are helping you along the path, your path. Some of you might be having some trouble with someone young. Could be a child. With the Seven of Wands and the Page of Cups being here. This could just be your energy wanting to start something new, and you're expressing your emotions about it. Having really good energy about the future. Excited. You could be overwhelmed with someone younger than you. You can feel overly protective. With a child, overly whelmed or overwhelmed with someone that you're dealing with as far as that's younger than you. They could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio with the like water energy being here, or the wand energy, which is Aries, Leo, or Sag. Spring or weeks can be very significant for you, finishing up something. Overall, for others of you, it's giving up on if thinking that certain things have to be a certain way. Like, you know that you're supposed to be on a certain plan, and you're headed towards that. You're trying to lead towards your path, and you're okay with moving forward and leaving behind what no longer serves you. In the future, what I have here, number 10 and 40, okay? They don't have names to these cards. Clarified by the Magician and the Mirror, and the Nine of Cups and the High Priestess. In the future, I see you working hard towards something you're studying for. It's going to take some time for you to finish what you're studying, but you're like working really hard towards research and being prepared, like knowing the facts in advance, and you're working out the kinks in reference to certain things. You're studying very hard and gaining knowledge. And with the Magician and the Mirror being here, you're seeing in the future exactly what you're trying to manifest out of this world. You're working really hard towards your goals, your aspirations. You're manifesting, like you're improving your skills on certain things, and you're being resourceful, very concentrated towards your future. I see you listening to your intuition when it comes to your future, and you getting exactly what you want, because you're going to be very successful when it comes to certain businesses that you're putting all your work towards. I see a lot of feminine energy because of the High Priestess being here, and you're unsure of like the outcome in reference to the future, but you are pushing towards something higher. And some of you might be going in like the sciences. If you're studying science, for some of you are just studying and trying to manifest exactly what you want as far as your future, which is really beautiful, because you're taking on this energy where you're being the queen or the king, and taking a leap of faith, because you know that you have all this energy within you and you need to share it with the world. You shouldn't hold on to that energy, and you deserve a lot better. The constraints that you had before are no longer an issue. Now you're pushing towards something better. You're like, I'm doing this. I'm learning, I'm growing, and I'm going to take this leap of faith and do what I have to. In reference to the romance angels, what came out was deception. Someone's not fully being honest with you, and they're wearing a self mask in this relationship. It doesn't mean cheating necessarily, but it does mean that they're not quite being honest with you. So maybe they need to speak to you about certain things that may be on their mind or bothering them, and that can lead into that deception. I can clarify that, so we'll see. Engagement is the next one. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment for some of you. I think these are two different types of people that we're dealing with. Where in one form, there is someone that is dealing with an energy that could be quite deceptive, right? And let's clarify. What's this deception about, please? They're not being quite honest, maybe about something that has to do with money matters. So definitely that could be the deception, because the Four of Pentacles came out in the reverse. So it's all about materialism and things like that. So maybe they're not quite honest. They're trying to be greedy about something. So definitely it's something to talk about. Others of you, there's an ascending here to a higher level of commitment, whether that be engagement, like they're going to put a ring on it, or whatever the case may be. Then I have another set of you, because I feel these are three different energies, three different, it could be three different totally groups of people, right? Because there's engagement and then reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So you feel as though you know this person, and you feel as though you connect. If you're single, you're going to feel like this person has, you guys click on a whole different other level. For those of you who have been in a relationship already, you guys are moving towards a different level, whether that be engagement, putting a ring on it, or just being learning something new and putting that into action. For another group of you, there's someone that's not really being honest in reference to their money stance. Alright? And that's why it could have played part into that financial constraints previously. So there's something to talk about in reference to your money matters with this person. Advice for this upcoming week. Three of Swords, the advice meaning, separate yourself from any pain that you may be, any discontent that you may be feeling. Separate yourself from anything that didn't pop off as far as any lost opportunities. Let go of any lack of planning that you might not have had, and you just move forward with conviction. See things clearly for what they are and move forward. You might be dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, but there is a lack of planning here, and you have to plan for something in order for you to take this leap of faith, and you have calculated measures. See what your friends think about certain actions that you're trying to take. Get somebody's trusted advice about you sharing this gift to the world, and I think positive things are going to happen for you because you're manifesting and working towards those skills in life. And I think that everything's going to work out. As far as your relationships, make sure you're having heart-to-heart conversations with each other, and engage with one another of how you want to move forward in the future, where you guys can definitely reconnect. Hope these messages were clear and concise for you. I love you guys with all my heart, and I'll talk to you guys next week.